Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome to another Dragon Quest XI episode, and in the last one we went ahead and did some casino work, completing a quest, getting a load of tokens thanks to the jackpot with that, and I did point out in that video how you can get the jackpot relatively easily. It didn't take me all that long, so hopefully that helped you, and today we're going to be moving on with the main story of the game. And so what I've done is gone ahead and teleported over to the sea, the Zwardsdrust Sea, I think it was called, was the name of the location. And we're going to start making our way over to the strand. So I won't bother boring you with the journey. I'll go ahead and make that now, and I'll see you in a few moments' time. Right, so this is going to be your current destination, or your next destination rather. So this is the channel that's leading out to the outer sea. Hopefully you can see where I am on the map there. And just make your way over. It's a bit of a sail from our previous location, but it is the closest teleport, that Zwardsdrust Sea region that we teleported to get here. So just have to push through the enemies as you make your way out to the other side. And we're going to head towards the next dock over here. And this will commence a cutscene for us as we head over.
We've got the wind in our sails, darling. Not long now till we're through the strait. What the? Who's that rattling around in my cargo bay? Would you be a sweetie and go check? Is everything all right in here? I brought the whole gang just in case. Huh? Eric? Honey, is it really you?
You're alive, laddie. I knew you would be. Oh, this is the best news we've had in a while.
You can say that again. It's wonderful to have you back, isn't it? I'm sorry. I hadn't eaten anything for 3 days, and I saw you loading this boat with food, and I just couldn't help myself. Are you okay, honey? Huh?
Something is not right. Is this really your former companion?
You said Eric, right? I'm pretty sure that's my name, but do I know you or something?
Don't you remember us, laddie? You're all partners in crime.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything. I woke up and everything was dark and I had no idea who I was or where. I remember my name and I know there's something important I have to do. But apart from that... Look, I know I have no right to ask you this, but could I tag along with you guys for a while? If you know who I am, it might help me to remember something. I promise I'll pay you back for the food I took. I'll swab the decks, clean the dishes, anything.
No, there'll be no need for that, laddie. You stick with us. I'm sure your memory will be back soon enough.
What do you say, darling? Shall we forgive our little stowaway and welcome him back with open arms?
Thank you so much. I promise I won't get in your way. You won't regret this.
Yep, so Eric does rejoin the party at this point. However, he does seem to have this amnesia issue that we're going to have to deal with, no doubt. And along with that comes the fact that he's basically going to be useless in battle. He's forgotten how to do any of his skills, which means that he won't have access to them. So I'm just going to recommend not using him for the time being.
He's wish Veronica were here to see this. She'd die.
Okay, so next up then we're just going to head over to the Strand. And the reason for that, we don't need to actually come here as far as the story is concerned. The story couldn't really give a monkey's whether we come here or not. But we are going to be able to add it to our Zoom list, which is exactly what we want to do. Let me just check that that's happened automatically. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, there it is. Okay, the Strand. The reason we want it on the Zoom list is it's perhaps the most useful way to gain access to the open sea area every time we need to, well, gain access to it, quite frankly. So yeah, make sure you don't miss out on that since we're close by anyway. And now, once we've gone ahead and loaded, we're going to be heading east to Insula Elgarum. And we're going to begin the process of trying to figure out what's going on with Eric and maybe even getting a couple of those memories back so he can once again be useful in battle. Just let me check that the game hasn't stuck him into combat. No, it hasn't. That's good. So we'll keep him in the standby team. He can keep Sylvando occupied, no doubt. And we're going to go ahead and make our way to the next destination. I'll see you there. Okay, so I've made my way over to this particular dock here. There's not actually any story here that I know of, but it is just going to be useful to grab some items that we couldn't get previously, but now we're going to be able to. And the reason for that is there's going to be new monsters populating this place because of us being in Act 2. And one of those monsters in particular is going to be a mountable monster. Ooh, that will give us access to all the secret stuff that hopefully we'll be able to find. So this is Insula Elgarum, as I mentioned. And we're going to be looking for a particular enemy known as a dragon rider. And guess what? It kind of looks like a dragon. So you can go ahead and fight some of the other enemies as well, especially if you haven't added them to your repertoire of monsters. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to skip out and try and find the particular enemy that we're after. So I think I can see it there. Yep, this is the one. It's a dude riding a dragon, hence the name Dragon Rider. So we'll just go ahead and take care of these. I doubt they'll be particularly challenging. Yeah, looks like they die in a single hit. But as I say, more importantly, the fact that we can ride them. Ah, wow. Completely forgot we have to get the sparkly one. Yeah, this is one of the problems with not playing a game for so many weeks. Things tend to slip from your muscle memory, don't they? Fortunately, Jade seems very eager to engage in battle. And so, hey, I'm just giving her the opportunity. A little bit of overkill there. Thank you, Rab. Appreciate it. Yes, we can now ride the dragon. Now, one of the good things about this dragon then that we can ride is we can fly. Look at this. Yep, we can just basically fly wherever we want to on this island. Hey, not too shabby. And we're going to start by going over here. And I believe somewhere there's a mini medal we can grab. So we're quite high now. Oh, look at that. And it doesn't actually say on the screen, but if you hold L2 down, then you will kind of just float back down. And we'll go ahead and dismount. Oh, we don't need to dismount. We can't dismount anyway. So we'll just grab that on the actual dragon itself. Oh, by the way, despite the fact that you're flapping, you don't need to spam the R2 button. You can just hold it down. I've just realised that myself. And you'll float back up then. And now we're going to head over more towards the east. Towards this smaller island. We don't need to go too high, actually. Let's just sink down a little bit. Okay, and I believe there's a tree gathering point. We might have to dismount for this one. Nope. So we'll grab all that stuff there. Sparkly sap and a couple of fatalistics. Rightio, let's just flap up again. This is fun, isn't it? And there should be a sparkly spot. The question is, exactly where? I might not have the right location, but then I might. We actually don't need to press R2 to flap down either. Look, I'm learning as I go here. Literally, if you just don't hold R2 for a few seconds, then you'll just end up floating down automatically anyway. Right, okay, so we're going to head over to the north this time. This is a great way of getting loot, isn't it? I believe there's another... Looks like a set of chests over here. Yep. Okay, float back down. And again, nearly there. We still haven't quite finished though. There's so much loot to get, isn't there? Oh, another mini medal. And some molten globules, eh? Let me just check the map so I can make sure that we're not missing out on anything. Okay, we're going to head over now to the small island that we can see just to the east of the map. I believe there's at least a sparkly point, or it might be a chest. First of all, let's just see what's here. Yep, there's the chest that I was thinking of. Okay, and a gate of evolution. Yeah, we'll put that in the bag. And we'll just check some of these locations over here. They're not actually marked on the map though, in terms of anywhere that we could go, so probably nothing of interest. But as I say, we've got the mount, so kind of makes sense to check them out. Let me just check the sparkly spots then now. Ah, no, there is a sparkly spot over here, it seems. There it is. Come on. Come on, dragon. You can do it. There we go. Pitch pearl. Right, so I believe all the other sparkly spots at this point are ones that we already possess or have collected before, so I won't go over those. Pretty much now, we'll just need to head back to the ship. So, yeah, I'm absolutely confident that that's all of the extra items that were now available in this place, all thanks to the Dragon Rider. I mean, they were probably there the whole time, but we just couldn't get them. Grab the Mirror Stone since it's so close. And now we're going to head back to our ship. Make our way over to the next destination. Oh, come on, dismount, please. I wonder if we can speak to the guy. Nope. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, so we don't need to worry about dismounting. Now, unfortunately, it is a bit of a journey to Honolulu, which is our next destination. But if you look at the southeast of the map, you can see where it is that I've sailed to. And so this is where we're going to disembark for our next set of escapades, which is going to possibly involve some quests, although I think that depends on the various pet powers that you have. So we'll see how that works when we get there. We'll learn it together, as they say. Well, straight away I can see there's a quest over up here, so I guess we can head over that direction. And it looks like a young boy talking to a young mermaid. So we'll see what's going down. Right, so we need to get some dulcet dulce, and we're actually going to be getting that from one of the previous areas that we visited recently. Okay, so Insula Algarum to be precise. But we'll do that in a little while. We'll be able to port all over the place. So that's the Soothing Seaweed quest. Okay, now we're going to make our way through the tunnel. Guess we can grab the sparklies as well. While they're on the way, let's just check the location. Yep. So we'll just come out the other side. Now, This person is only available to speak to, I believe, if you have the tempered tantrum pet power. Which you should do, quite frankly. By this point, anyway. Okay, so this quest is called My Kingdom for some Luminary, or something along those lines. And basically, when we kill the enemy we need to use the Tempered Tantrum skill, pet power thingy, to get the finishing blow. And since we've got a couple of party members in reserve now, we should be able to manipulate the pet powers to the point where we get the required party members in place to go ahead and unleash that particular pet power. Right then, so next up we're going to be heading over to the east. Mainly because we can see there's another quest to pick up. So again, this one I believe is determined by the pet powers that you've learned up to this point. But again, I'll mention that as we go ahead and pick the quest up so we can see the precise details of what it is that I'm talking about. Right, so this quest is the measure of a man, and we need to defeat an enemy known as the Nightclubber with the pet power, which is actually Buff Buff. So again, I believe we need to get the finishing blow with that particular pet power. So these pet power quests do annoy me quite a bit, I'll be honest with you. But if we want to get all the quests done, then we do need to go ahead and complete them, of course. Anyway, I'm probably not going to worry about those pet power ones just yet. Because we can sort them out once we've got Eric back up to full power. Seeing as how he's useless in combat right now, switching him in and out isn't going to be particularly helpful, to tell you the truth. So, I guess the quest we can do, though, is the one in Insular Algarum. Which means that, I believe, if we stay at the inn here, I'm not sure if we can teleport to this place. Let me find out. Actually, we can zoom there even without staying at the inn, though I did stay at the inn anyway. So there we go. Look, Lonalulu and Lonalulu C have now been added to our repertoire of teleport zoom locations, which is helpful. So right now we're going to head over to the Strand. We'll get this first quest for Lonalulu completed. And then we'll move on with the story, no doubt. Well, we'll probably do that in the next episode, actually. We'll just complete the quest for now. So, from the Strand, it's a shame that we can't teleport straight over to the destination itself, which is Insular Algarum. But that's cool. It's not actually too far away from the Strand at all, is it? It's just literally northeast from here, I believe. Hopefully I'm not getting my insulars confused. That is the one we just visited, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. No, go away. Okay, yeah. So, just up here. Once we've docked at Insular Algarum, we're just going to head over to this dude here, the merman that's fishing. And pretty much, we haven't got to do anything else except talk to him. To tell you the truth. He's going to be very kind. And just give us the quest item. There we go, look. Dose it, dose. And with that done, it's just a case now of zooming all the way back to the Lonalulu area. So yeah, to be honest, the most annoying part of this quest is the loading screens. I suppose the bit of sailing we have to do as well to get from the Strand, but that's not a whole lot, is it? Just a couple of random enemy encounters for me. Got us through it. And this was the quest, if you remember, that was outside the tunnel area. So fortunately, zooming back will plonk us pretty much in the correct location. So then we can just go and speak to the little boy again. I've got to speak to the mermaid, actually. I was thinking, why isn't that working? Actually helps to read the dialogue. Okay, and now we can speak to the boy. And hopefully complete the quest. And for that we get 5 molten globules. And more importantly though, the quest complete. Boing. Alright then folks, I think we'll take a break at this point. I need to go and get some lunch, to tell you the truth. So our next destination is going to be a little bit north of the Strand, so we'll be zooming over there, but I'm just going to zoom somewhere randomly first so that I can actually save the game. But yeah, from next time then, or for next time, make sure you make your way over to the Strand, and I'll meet you there at the start of the next episode as we start heading towards actually completing some story parts now of Act 2, and trying to find out what's really going on with Eric here, and why does he seem to have found our ship, help himself to some food, and yet have complete amnesia about the situation. Well, something strange is going on there if you ask me, but hey, we'll have to find out together, won't we? Thanks for stopping by today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Take care.